Hey, how's everybody doing today? It's Unique. Today I'm bringing you guys a gameplay. I'm going to try and play this live while talking at the same time. It's going to be pretty tricky, but we're going to see if we can make it happen. So I want to give you guys some tips and tricks on how to get, for those going for Black Sky, I'm going to tell you how to get it like super fast. I'm going to give you all the tips and tricks I know and how I got it in less than 2 weeks. It wasn't really that hard to do as long as you have to stick with it. You know, you can't be using a pistol, and if you're doing bad with that pistol, switch back to the MP4 or the K-bar. It's like you need to. I finished every gun once I started using it from start to gold, and I mean that's just how you gotta do it. You're gonna take a KD hit, but if you're not worried about that, like I wasn't, then it'll work for you. I was about a 3.0 before those camos, and now I'm a 2.6. So, but I'm not really. The KD doesn't matter to me. I don't think that really shows anything. I just play it to have fun. So we'll start off talking about the SMGs and the assault rifles. Those are pretty simple to get. Obviously, most people aren't going to have an issue with that. If anything, maybe it's going to take you. It's going to feel like it's taking forever to get the headshots. And biggest tip I can give you on that is to play team tactical team deathmatch. There's no jetpacks. I know most of you know that, but there's still a lot of people who don't know that. So nobody's jumping around. It's really easy to like pre-aim a corner and just get that headshot off on people. Wow, we're really doing crappy here. This is not easy to do. So yeah, that for headshots, I got every single one of my guns headshots done in tactical pretty much. Other than that, I don't think you're gonna have an issue with SMGs or assault rifles. Next, the snipers were kind of time consuming. They weren't really hard. The headshots took a while because, you got to get 200 kills and then 160 headshots, which is insane to me. But, it is what it is. But those, same thing, man. Tactical team deathmatch, they came quick just because they're not jumping around. As long as you're hard scoped in at least an area where you know the teammate's gonna be, or the other team's gonna be, it's pretty easy to do. Anything else on snipers I don't think was too difficult. Even the double kills and the kill streaks, those come just kind of on their own. They just happen. You guys will get them. Like I said, just stick with it. If you start doing crappy, just keep using that sniper. You might have one amazing game and 3 bad ones. And then after those 3 bad ones, have another amazing game. It's not very consistent, but just, like I said, stick with it. You just kind of got to say, you know what, if you're really grinding for this camo, it's going to be worth it in the long run. Because as you can see, it looks amazing. I mean, I think it looks 10 times better than dark matter. It covers every part of the gun, even the scope. Without a scope, it covers iron sights. It looks sweet. And to me, it was well worth it. Plus, I was max prestige before the update, and I had nothing else to grind for, so why not, right? The pistols, everything's going to kind of lead back to tactical team deathmatch. The pistols were super easy to do in tactical. I mean, super easy. I was going on some insane sprees in that game mode just because the health is lower, so it's really easy to kill people with a pistol, for one. Headshots couldn't be easier in that game mode. Just like I said, you pre-aim in a corner, somebody runs around that corner, I mean, it's going to be a headshot. Sometimes the pistols are 1 or 2 headshot kills, so I mean, they drop pretty fast. With the knife, it doesn't necessarily matter what game type you play. I actually played regular because I do jump around a lot, and that actually helped coming from above on some of those guys. Combat rig that I used for pretty much all my camos was FTL with power slide and phase shift. Why I say that is because in a couple of the classes you need slide kills, and obviously power slide's going to give you that ability to slide super far. And for attachments while using the slide kills, definitely laser sight and extended mags. And I'm telling you, just jump around sliding and hip firing, and that's for SMGs and shotguns. They're gonna come so quick, you're not even gonna know. You're not gonna know what to do. They're gonna come so quick. More effective on the small maps, but it can be done on, you know, any map. Next, the LMGs, like this beast that I'm using right now. Those are pretty simple. There's not even really much I can say about those. Those are just gonna come. I mean, that's like the assault rifles and the SMGs. I didn't have a problem with anything. Like I said, maybe the only thing that's gonna get you is headshots, and they're not that they're hard. It's just gonna take a while, just because you're spraying rounds all over the place. Also, tactical team deathmatch. There's a lot of people who don't know about that game mode. I can't believe how many people don't. Really can't, because I mean, and these are guys that would rather be playing boots on the ground. So, you know, for those of you that do know, you know, obviously that tip's not really going to help you too much, but it's aimed more towards them guys who ain't never even heard of it. What else? So the classic weapons, those are pretty easy too. They're just normal guns, all the same that we've already ran through. The launchers, you know, I didn't really have an issue with those. Like, everybody claims that those are super hard. The howitzer did take longer than the other two. The other two, you just need to shoot kill streaks down and get kills with them. I mean, it's simple stuff. Get the kills. I even got the kills in tactical team deathmatch just because it's more consistent that you're going to get that one-hit kill. The howitzer, I mean, the only thing that was hard was getting the kill streaks, because they never came. Like, you're pretty much stuck with having to kill the scarab and the sentry gun, because it takes so long to take a warden out, and by that time your teammates are shooting at it, and you'll probably just get a scrap assist. You can't hit UAVs with it, so you're stuck with like the ground score streaks. As long as you have engineer on, you know, and you're just running towards them, those come too. Every scarab that got called, I seen it from across the map using engineer, and I ran right towards that thing trying to blow it up. Long shots, I mean, I know a lot of people who have issues with the long shots. I didn't personally, because I either played hardcore or tactical team deathmatch, and the two maps that really like excelled for me with the howitzer were it was Frontier, obviously shooting it right across the middle. I mean, you're gonna get kills, and people, believe it or not, are crazy enough to keep running back to the same spot over and over. So Frontier's a good one. Mayday is another good one. In Mayday, that hallway that everybody runs to, and they head glitch on that spot and they snipe over there, you jump up and shoot howitzer rounds over there, you're gonna get kills as well. That's really the only things that gave me any trouble with the howitzer. I don't know how that guy just killed me. But what else? What other things you got to get with the howitzer? Double kills and like going on a kill streak, that kind of stuff. Getting the 3 kills without dying, I think I used tracker, just like I would with the knife. I would definitely use tracker on the knife. Forgot to mention that. Just because you can see their footsteps, and you got to get the kills from behind with the knife and stuff like that. But the howitzer, the same thing. To be able to go on kill streaks, I definitely wasn't running out in the middle of the map. You want to pretty much stick to where you can almost guarantee yourself get them from behind, which with tracker helps immensely. That goes with the double kills too. I mean, the double kills might be easier for you in domination. I think I did a couple of my double kills in domination just because they, you know what I'm saying, wait close by a flag and they'll crowd up on the flag, and you go to town, you get a double kill like that. Those come pretty simple. That's really all I can say about the howitzer. It is rough to get the howitzer. It took a while, but like I said, I probably played 15, 20 games straight, like just using the howitzer. That's one of the reasons my KD was shot. But they did just buff it, so that's good news. More consistent explosions, I think, was one of them. I mean, that's an amazing one in its own, because there was times I was using it and shooting guys from a range. I think the howitzer should have, you know what I mean, it should have exploded, but it didn't, or it would explode and not give me the kill, and they made the explosion radius bigger and stronger or something like that. So that's really going to help for you guys working on it now. I went for mine at a crappy time before it was buffed, but still got it with not too much issue. So like I said, don't be intimidated by the howitzer. If you have it, I would get it out of the way, to be honest with you. If I could redo it all over again, I probably would do the howitzer early, just because be a little less stressful. That's really all I can say about the howitzer. Yeah, I think I've went over everything. You know, if I missed something, you guys let me know in the comment section. I hope these tips helped at least some of you guys. You know, like I said, I know a bunch of people already know this, but I do get questions a lot on how I got Black Sky. If there's some tips I can give on how to maybe get it easier or faster. So I hope this helped you guys, and I hope you enjoyed my gameplay. You know, I was trying. It's very hard to play and talk if you're talking about something other than the game. I'm sure you guys understand. Anyway, if you did enjoy, drop a like if you would like, subscribe if you're new, or if you want to. I would really appreciate that. I'm going to continue to bring out some tips and tricks to help people. Maybe in one of my next videos I want to talk about how to work on aim and just target acquisition, everything to do with like tips to physically playing better. So yeah, definitely be sure to subscribe and keep up to date with me, and I appreciate you watching.